the rower.
Yeah,
And
right.
She's like, oh my gosh, my back. And I was like, yeah, we should get a rower so that doesn't go away. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because you just running or walking, it's different. You know?
It is.
So yeah.
I love the rower. I think it is my favorite thing to do. I alternate between the rower and the spin bike. And I got to say, like on the spin bike, because it's just your legs doing all the work, it's kind of intolerable once they reach a certain level of discomfort. You're like, I can't rely on anything else for 20 minutes.
Yeah, right.
You can't switch. It becomes rough.
It becomes chat up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's call this chat up. Did it go to the wrong fucking window? God damn it, Ian.
Is it on the wrong window? What did Ian do this time?
Okay, he did.
You guys.
No, it's Ian's fine.
Yeah, see, so, but
Ian's fine.
I
mean, he's not fine, but he's fine.
He's not. No. He's not fine.
The rower, that one rower is the one I think I'm going to get, though, is that
Concept
2. That's what they had at my gym before I moved.
It's the gold standard. I had really one. It was the best.
It's a really great rower.
Yep.
And it was, I'll tell you what, though, man, you get up into the, like, I know that you can row for days, but, like, when I get up to, like, the 2,000 meter mark, and I'm just like,
it's fucking hard.
That's hard. That's
fucking hard.
Shit.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? How are we doing?
Hey, guys.
Australia.
Hello from Australia. Ian is awesome. Leave him alone.
Awesome.
Ian is not awesome.
I want to say this.
How dare you? Ian is really cool.
I want to say this though. There was a recent thread on the Facebook group about Ian's commercials.
Yeah.
And everybody loves them.
Everybody does love Ian.
Everybody loves them.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't see them.
I didn't.
Where was that thread?
I didn't. So not only that everybody commented when I said, "What do you think of the Gary stuff?" And everybody was just like, "I love it. I literally love it." There's nobody on there. I didn't see a single person who dissented.
I should go on there then and dissent, is what you're saying? I should go on there and just throw shade at fucking Ian.
No. My voice.
Oh God. Ian's commercials are the best.
That y'all commercial was absolutely
there's
great.
There's some people though that were so fucking mean about Ian's commercials, and I just jumped on. I was like, just become a patron. You don't ever have to listen to him again. And I'm like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I love Ian's commercials, but at the same time, if he's driving a patronage, that's great too. See, people like you, Ian.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. So Tom.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are we gonna go? You got to show the thing. Can you show the thing?
What are we showing?
The cameras.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, let me.
What is
happening?
What is happening?
So this is what I was gonna bitch about.
This is okay. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah. Ian is our fucking tech guy. I know everybody loves Ian because he's great. Yeah, Ian's great. He has no idea what he's doing, guys.
Yeah, no.
Let me tell you what happens. Cecil and I record every week. At the end of recording, we shut everything off and walk away. And then for some unknown reason, it has to be tweaked and fiddled and fucking foreplayed for 30 fucking minutes before it's ready to slide it in.
Every single time.
Why would that be? If I arrange all the rocks in the front yard into a pattern, and then I walk away from those rocks, you know what it'll be next week? They'll be the same fucking pattern.
Tom thinks our cameras are rocks, guys.
Why would it be different? They're settings. Why would the settings change? Do you have squirrels in here that just like fiddle everything around just to keep Ian employed? What I think is Ian logs into the computer at night and then fucks with it. So that he can be like, they need me now. They need me.
They need me here. Ian, do you have a retort?
No. And he's all, you can't even hear him. We can't even hear you.
I can't even hear you now.
You can't hear me?
Okay, we can.
Okay, we got you now. You sounded like a fucking faraway space robot.
No, what is wrong with it?
Yeah.
It's being weird.
I don't know
also,
what's wrong with it.
You guys.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Should not be the answer that you have.
It was Comcast, probably. You said.
Hold on.
Comcast.
A Comcast story.
Okay.
A Comcast story. So they came out to
Mm-hmm.
bury the line, which turned out fine. Actually, they came out. They had this like thing that essentially they fed the line in the bottom, and then it came out the top, and it had this giant blade, and it just cut its way through.
Really?
And it didn't. It
didn't fuck your yard up.
There wasn't even a divot. It was
really?
It was
it was never there.
It was perfect. They went under the back sidewalk, which I was worried about. So
how do they do that? Oh, they just like fed a thing.
So they dug a little trench on one side, and then they used a drill that had like a thing, and they drilled underneath, and then the guy just basically fish taped it right through.
I got you. So just dug a channel.
They just dug a channel and just ran right through. No big deal.
Because I totally thought they were going to jackhammer your sidewalk.
No, it turned out good.
Actually, 100%.
Tom, they were not going to jackhammer. I was going to jackhammer their face. That's what's going to happen. So I go and I say, okay, cool, that's fine, that's fixed. And I go to turn the TV on today, and the TV is stuck on a cycle of. They have this thing that says, welcome, bienvenido, bienvenue, it says on there, right? So it says it in three, and then it just cycles over and over and over again. It goes off after 2 minutes, and then it cycles back up. And all my TVs are doing it. And so I call to Comcast on the phone, and I call, and I get the stupid clickety.
Oh, let me check that for you, sir.
Let me check that for you. Clickety, click. It's fucking a robot.
Right.
And it's like, I see you are calling from your address. Would you like to, and you're just like, okay, whatever.
And then they give you like 4 options, none of which are what you want. And then you're like,
they made me fucking to unplug it. So they say, well, you need to unplug your box to figure out if blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay. And then they said, what we'll do is we will send you a text in a few minutes with a number to let us know, or and answer it to let us know if anything worked. Yeah. And so I unplugged the box, and I knew it was going to fucking work, and it didn't work, right? Yeah. So I get the text, and the text says, did it say, it's either like, it was something funny too. It's like, say yes if it worked, or failure if it didn't.
So did you say Comcast?
So I said failure, all in caps. And so I get a call. I'm sitting on the counter, and I'm waiting, and the call comes in, and it's Comcast, and it's an automated system. And it says, hello, we would like to speak to valued customer. They don't even try to pronounce my name. They say valued customer. Is valued customer around? If valued customer is available, please press 1. And so I hit the keypad and I press 1. If valued customer is not available, please press 2. So I press 1. If you would like us to call back, and I'm like, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I pressed 1 150 times, and it didn't work. It literally didn't work. So anyway,
they're the worst company in the whole world. Yeah. Did it work? Did they get it fixed?
So no, they have to send a guy.
He's just gonna come out and shoot all your TVs.
Send a guy out.
Oh my God,
Ian, are our voices and are we synced up? Are we synced up here, Ian?
How
do we look?
So.
Now you sound all crazy,
you guys.
Ian, and you sound. You sound.
Cut. It sounds good to edit the stream. The stream I can't. Now what do you?
And
I'm laughing at you.
You sound insane.
You sound like fucking Max Headroom. It's amazing. Oh God!
That sigh when the sigh robot echoed at us a second ago.
Okay, all right. Everybody says all good. Everybody says it's all good, so it's fine. All right, Ian. Ian.
What?
Are you recording this? Looking into a mirror. Looking into a mirror. What? You guys can make fun of me for being a fucking Luddite all day long, but it doesn't matter. I'm just as effective.
It actually, Tom's voice is better than Ian's. The guy who runs the stream for us
my God,
sounds like a car starting.
Ooh, Tom doesn't know what he's doing.
So amazing. So amazing. All right, here we go. So Tom, a couple weeks ago, somebody had said, hey, there's a Australian candy bar.
Oh, yeah,
that you guys need to try. So I ordered the variety pack. Let me get the variety pack going here. Let's go. Hold on. Cecil. Here we go.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. I put my glasses on. I got to see this.
We got the double decker.
Ooh.
We got the star bar.
Do they have an upper decker, or is that afterwards?
You don't want the upper decker. You don't want the upper decker. You got a twirl bar.
Ooh.
We have a
twirling toward victory.
Dairy milk.
Dairy. Well, as opposed to non-dairy milk?
We have the dairy milk caramel.
Caramel.
We have the curly whirly.
Whoa, let me see that. A curly whirly. That sounds like something a bully does to your ear.
It does. It feels like when you're a freshman, you get the curly whirly. You get the curly whirly.
What is that? Okay. What the fuck is a curly whirly?
I got a flake.
Nope, that doesn't help.
I have a crunchy, Tom.
Just crunchy?
I have a crunchy, and I have a whisper.
Oh, the flake is late. It tells you it's going to be there on time, and it just isn't.
And I have one more that dropped down here. This one is the Fredo.
Are you serious?
It's the Fredo.
You gotta hug it.
You gotta hug it.
You gotta give it a kiss.
It was always you, Fredo. Okay. So,
all right.
Ian,
what do we try?
Can you hear us, Ian? Signal yes or no.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Ian, I would say blink once, but you can't do anything once.
All right, we're gonna.
Occasionally.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait until Ian can fix his sound so he can be part of the show again. But
I might not hear me. Am I not good right now?
Ian, there's like 100
there's like
of you.
40 of you talking at the same time.
And it all sounds like a robot.
It sounds horrifying.
It's your it's not me. I just.
You seriously?
It's the worst sound you've ever had.
Worst. It's the worst, Ian. God damn.
Is this better?
That's so much better.
And what's hilarious is everyone else is saying, Jesus Christ, Ian. Everyone else is saying, what the fuck, dude?
Ian, speak again.
Yes, hello.
Oh, it's so much better. What'd you fix, buddy?
Oh, God, that's great. Okay.
Did you turn off the flux capacitor?
Did you turn off the flux capacitor? Did you wiggle the knob?
If you'd like to wiggle, you wiggle.
Oh, no, you sound insane again.
No, you sound crazy again, Ian.
God damn it.
Anymore. It muted you. I don't know what it is. It's your internet. I can't.
It's not. No, it's not.
Sarah unplugging and plugging back in the internet.
It's your incompetence is what it is.
Oh, this is the best.
Ian,
but still.
We're supposed to be professionals.
Professional what?
Having the best. The internet is so fast it doubles everything, Cecil.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to create a straw poll for 4 of these and see what people pick. So, Ian, I'm going to pick 4 at random. Okay. I'm going to put them in the thing.
Very deferential all of a sudden. I got a yes, sir from him. Ian's tail is between his legs.
There's one more. I have Buttons.
Ooh.
Buttons the monkey.
Buttons the monkey has dead eyes. Let me see that Buttons the monkey.
Buttons the
monkey.
We're not going to do either of those. And the curly whirly's going to
seriously, can you guys, Ian, put the camera on me. Can you see the dead fucking lights in fucking Buttons' eyes right now?
All right. Picnic's one of them.
Fuck. All right.
Caramel. Not looking.
What the fuck
Dairy
is a
milk
curly whirly?
and crunchy. Those are the ones we're going for tonight. So if you can create a straw poll for us, Ian, one of these 4 we're going to try. Caramel, dairy milk, straight up, crunchy, or a picnic. That's what we're going to try.
I want that picnic.
Give them the chance to do the thing.
Do they have descriptions on them?
Crunchy is golden honeycomb wrapped in Cadbury milk chocolate. Dairy milk is
caramel. I can't. I hear dairy and then I hear X and then
Crambone.
All right, I gotta hold him up to the
Froggy
camera.
Wintercorton, he did right. Crambo. All right, this is a crunchy.
Fridays are fun. I know. Good. I like those. Okay.
This is ridiculous. Dairy milk.
Dairy milk. Yes, thank you for pronouncing it.
Caramel.
Oh, well, that's original.
I didn't make it up. I'm just holding it up. Picnic.
There's ants on that one. What's the picnic bar?
Picnic bar is crunchy, chewy, fruity feast.
Oh, I don't want that.
Covered in Cadbury.
Why is it fruity? What do you mean
a fruity feast?
That's going to be raisins.
All right, here we go.
What else is going to be? It's going to be raisins.
There we go. Straw poll. I can't straw poll. I just got to trust Ian. Oh, I can't even trust Ian because I can't. Yeah, if you can.
I wonder which one goes best with bourbon.
I don't know. Whatever it's going to be. It's going to be one of them.
Chocolate and bourbon's not a bad combo.
No, it really
actually.
isn't.
It's really not.
Hopefully it's the caramel because that is...
The chocolate has some work to do to keep up with this drink, though. For sure.
I know. Who wrote that wrapper? No shit, Paul. Doesn't sound like anything. It sounds terrible. Eat the picnic. It's the best one. We got to have the vote. We got to figure out what the vote is.
Yeah, it's going to be raisins.
Which one do I press to see the vote, Ian?
The results.
The PC one?
Those results. Oh, here, I'll show it on my
Okay.
All right.
end in a second, which will totally happen.
Someone says it sounds like a special edition picnic bar. A normal picnic is not at all fruity.
I ordered the
What is the 60? Is the 60 just like the price?
60p. So
Oh, okay, that's
it
the
must
price.
be the
Yeah,
price.
okay.
60 pence? These came from England.
Okay.
So I ordered them from England when someone had mentioned it on the air. I think it was Matt from Australia had mentioned it. And we had, I ordered them on Amazon, and so I don't have a choice on where I get them.
Right,
So
right,
there
right.
might be different.
There might
and
be
people
different
might know
iterations.
there might be different in Australia. I don't know. We're looking away from this, by the way, Ian. You have
I
the
like
way
this from
set
Robert.
up.
God damn it, I voted third party again.
Yeah, it's set up wrong.
Go ahead. Throw your vote away.
It's okay. Picnic's winning though by a lot. It looks like
Was that one there? Oh,
that's
that
yeah,
was
it's
that
different. Yeah. It's okay. It's fine. I don't want to do too much because if you do, then
Okay, there it goes. Picnic is a branded chocolate bar consisting of milk chocolate and peanuts, covering chewy nugget, caramel, biscuit, and puffed rice. The UK and Indian versions differ from Australian version in that they also contain raisins. So it's going to be raisins, peanuts, nougat, caramel, biscuit, and puffed rice. That's the everything bar.
and it's winning by a lot. Right
Dude,
now.
I fucking like some everything bar.
it's
type
winning
stuff.
by a lot right now.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody wants it.
Everybody's saying barf too. So
Really? How could it be that bad? All that sounds good.
yeah, somebody sent us a chocolate bar from Australia, and it cost them like fucking.
I feel bad about that.
$100 or
Right.
something. It was a ridiculous cost.
Shipping things from Australia to America is insane.
Here's what you need to do: find it on United States Amazon or something, and send me the link, and I'll just buy it.
we'll just buy it, yeah.
And that way, I can.
We'll
pay
make
for
sure you
the
get the right
shipping.
thing.
And I don't fucking force you to send me something from across the world that winds up costing you. You know, you got to saw off your arm at the fucking UPS store
Right.
to
I
send
feel
it.
bad about that.
Yeah. All right. I think that's,
is
is this
it
it?
Picnic
Is
bar?
it picnic, Ian? I think it's picnic.
Yeah. That's
All
it.
right.
That's the one.
All right. Break it in half.
Here we go. Hook a brother up with some picnic
There's
bar.
a lot going on there.
All right. Here we go.
So it's smells good. There's peanuts maybe.
All right.
It's good. I'm not crazy about the peanut flavor.
See, I like the peanut, but you know what this tastes like? A really fresh Baby Ruth. Kind of has like,
Tastes like $100 kind of,
I haven't had 100 grand in forever.
but it's got a raisin. I just ran into.
Does
a
it? I know.
raisin.
I had a raisin in mine too. It's a little off-putting. The raisin's like just, it's not a lot of raisin, which I do like. I'm glad it's not like chock full of raisins.
It's way better than that other one that I ate that I fucking threw away after one thing. So yeah, it's way better than that.
No, this is an entirely good bar.
Eat louder. Sure. There you go. How's that, guys?
No, I'm gonna have to do another misophonia thing.
Yeah, I ate my whole one.
Another
Not
upgrade.
bad.
That's good.
That's good. That was good. I don't dislike that. I don't know, but like
It doesn't blow me away.
I will say though, if there was like a Reese's or that,
I'd eat a Snickers over this.
yeah, I'd eat a Snickers. I wouldn't eat a Three Musketeers over that. I'd eat that
Yeah,
over
well, I
Three
wouldn't.
Musketeers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat a Three Musketeers if like
Yeah.
you threatened to kill my wife. I'd be like, no, I still won't eat
Yeah,
it.
no.
That's
Yeah.
not, that's not
I
happening.
would sooner fucking gnaw the legs off my own children than
then
eat a Three
eat a Three
Musketeers.
Musketeers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
No.
rather, yeah.
Three Musketeers is like the road food.
Yeah, Three Musketeers is like Mitch McConnell's asshole. like you would eat Mitch McConnell's asshole if you would eat a Three Musketeers.
After a jog. Oh, God.
All right, we got something. Here we go.
All right.
We got a story we want to do.
Oh, someone's saying chocolate-covered cicadas are in this season. Everything I've read says cicadas taste gross.
Yeah.
That they're edible, but not good.
You know, it's funny. I just did on my cooking channel, I think the last video I posted was molletas. I don't know exactly how to say it because I'm not Spanish. Or Mexican.
I saw that. It looked so good.
It's really good. It's a great recipe. But I was talking to a woman who's from Mexico, and she says, you know, the best way to eat those is with crickets. She says you crunchy crickets, you put that on top of the molletas or moletas. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. But we put that on top of there.
Really?
And she's like, and that's
but
the
see,
traditional
I've
way to
heard
eat
crickets are good. Like I've heard some bugs are good.
Yeah.
I ate a termite once.
She says salty crickets are where it's at. She's like, basically like, I don't know if they're deep fried or I don't know how they cook them, but fast sort of deep fried, maybe baked, I guess. I don't know. Although baking, wouldn't they just jump around like crazy, bouncing around?
Well, not for long. You gotta put them in a covered dish.
But in any case, she said that was that it was good with crickets. So I
okay.
But that's not something you can get here. You know, you can't just go. I mean, you can maybe go buy a bag of crickets.
Specialty somewhere.
Wouldn't you want to get like, I don't know.
Fresh
At that
crickets?
point, you'd want to get like grass-fed farm to table crickets. You want to get the best
gastropub crickets.
You want to get the best gastropub crickets you can get. You certainly
You don't
don't
want
want
to go to the pet store.
I don't want to catch one from out here.
What about like pet store food crickets?
Oh,
You can buy them to feed
That's true.
your pets. I wonder if
that's true.
it's the same.
I don't know if they are the same.
Does anyone know? Is it the same?
Yeah.
Can you go buy crickets that don't eat a noisy cricket? Someone's saying crickets are best fried like mealworms. I don't know that I know how to fry something like mealworms. Like that's an analogy. Can you give me an analogy that fried like a food I would have fried in my life?
I imagine it's like popcorn, where you just hold the thing on it and shake it a lot, in the oil.
So I think fried like popcorn would be a more approachable analogy, though.
Yeah, gastropub crickets is definitely my Interpol cover band. For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
I know that I looked up cricket flour one time. So I read a whole article.
It's expensive, right?
It's so expensive.
Yeah, super expensive, yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Look at that. Why would you go to that picture of Mitch McConnell? Look at him.
Look at that guy.
Look at that. Zoom in on that thing.
I'd have to open
Look
it.
at that
Let me
horror.
Open image in a new tab.
God, he's a fucking shitty, ugly piece of shit. Ugh.
Tell me he doesn't look like a puppet. He looks like a fucking ventriloquist.
He does. Look at his lips have entirely caved into his head. Yeah. Look at that. Every part of him is dissolving in some way.
You would think he would eventually turn to his tailor too and just say, you know what? Every time I wear a fucking top, it makes my head look like a balloon. Is there any way you could loosen up my collar just a little bit?
Maybe he should go to a surgeon and have himself tailored. Look at that.
He needs
a little off the top up here, motherfucker.
Man, he looks like fucking Mason Verger from that.
He does.
God, he looks like that guy, Mason Verger, who carved his own face off.
If I woke up with that fucking shitty body, why would you comb your hair?
Look at that thing.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You're fucking decorating the plumage on that thing.
It seriously looks like the embodiment of evil. Like, it genuinely looks like the embodiment of evil. When I look at it, I think, now that's...
Yeah, he's a fucking horrible
If there was an
person.
evil thing, that would be what it would embody that. Yeah. He's like a bagpipe of a human.
He is genuinely evidence that there is no benevolent God.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right. Scroll to the bottom here. What do we got? Let me do us. What is the us? That's better.
Oh, is that to change your camera?
Yeah, I just don't want him to see what we
cool.
got wrote down.
Yeah.
Because I said I hate the audience. I wrote it here. I hate the audience.
That's a rough thing to write down.
It is rough, and I don't even know why.
Why'd you write in such big font?
I don't even know why I said it.
That was a weird thing to write in such big font, too. Comic Sans was a good choice.
Is it PC? Is that what I want? PC, that's what I want. All right, so this is Christian hate preacher. Pride Month has always been about these pedophiles. Well, I guess he's really cutting to the chase here, Tom.
Yeah, he's not mincing a lot of words here.
This is the Zoomies guy, though. This is the guy. This is the Zoomies.
This is like just running around like, okay, he's excited. We should run somewhere.
But this one is like his Wednesday night because he even says this is Wednesday night, not Sunday morning. He says that in this thing. So I think that it's a little more reserved.
Oh, it's a little more chill. Yeah, Wednesdays are a little more chill.
A little more chill.
Than the Sunday morning brawl. Sunday, only at Hate Church.
What's going on, Ian?
We didn't test the audio. So
Oh, okay. Ian, write it down on your fucking production notes or whatever checklist you use.
Should we do a straw poll of whether or not it's going to work?
Yeah. Let's do a straw poll about whether or not it's going to fucking work. Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
I want to see all the people have no faith in you, Ian. I want the math. Yeah.
Uncle Bolton.
Oh, Lou, we got your message too, Lou. We'll be in touch. We just got a lot going on right now to help fix. I think it was Lou who sent us a message and said that they could help us fix
Gary.
Gary. We did get your message, Lou. We'll respond to it eventually. We've just been so busy. We hired somebody recently, so we got a lot going on. So, and we're writing some things, so we got a lot going on right now. So,
$100 on working.
$100 on working.
Yep.
$100. Well, you're
working in what way?
Did you just yep twice, or was that an audio fuck up, Ian? Because I have $100 too.
I said yep. Of course, I said yep.
What I said was yep. People are asking me, did I ever build that computer? No, we didn't reach our Patreon threshold. But we will. If we reach the Patreon threshold,
not only that, we will pick a patron to send that working computer to.
What was the rule again? I don't get any instructions? I can't use like a YouTube video?
No, what we do is we give you all the pieces and we allow you anything that you can read to put it together, but you can't watch any instructional videos. You have to read it.
Oh.
And we get to film it.
Does it all come with instructions? Do all the parts come with instructions?
Yeah, sure, but unless you watch, like I would think at least for me, and I'm a relatively techie guy. I had to watch several tutorial videos before I built my own computer. I just had to it's really not hard once you understand the process.
Yeah.
But it's the process that you have to understand to do it, and the order that you do it in too.
Oh, the order matters?
Yeah, and also because certain things need to go on before it actually gets put into the box, because if you don't, then you can't fit it in the box.
You got to put it in the box.
Yeah. And so the other thing too is
what?
What do you mean you got?
I don't really know what it means to build a computer. I don't know what
the thing is that processors are very delicate. And there's only
I've got
one
nimble
way.
Fingers.
There's only one way that a processor goes in.
Hard.
And the other thing too that you got to understand is
I bet I could get it in.
You'll get it in. My favorite part too is that when it fits in, it actually, no matter how well it fits in there, you still have to crank this thing down. So you got to know it's in there right, and then you have to crank it in. And so guaranteed you will fuck up the process. I will guarantee, how someone was paying money for that?
Yeah.
Guarantee you will fuck the processor. All right. Ian, what was the consensus? Did people care?
I couldn't hear anything you said, but go ahead. Let's see if it
plays.
If not, I'll log in.
Oh, this is so great.
Ian,
this is my favorite stream right now.
I'm just going to talk to Ian for the rest of the thing because he can't hear me.
Sir.
It's going to
you got a sir again. That deference.
All right.
That deference, I like it.
Real love.
Oh.
I think it did it twice. It did it twice though, Ian. I think I was hearing an echo.
Back, yeah.
Let's hear.
Real love
Yes.
does not take an entire month of a year.
Ian, we're hearing an echo.
It's echoing, buddy.
We're hearing an echo, buddy.
This is so great.
What about now?
Just celebrate something that you know God clearly calls an abomination in the Bible. Real
It was
love.
playing for them, fine. So
Okay.
All right.
that's all that matters.
All right.
They don't hear an echo. See, it worked for them. So there's
You sound so bad.
98%.
You
I
sound
bad?
so bad.
Me and Tom He sounds so terrible all the time. I want to listen to this. The thing is like there's been times that he's sound crazy to us in these past streams because Ian can't figure out how to talk to us in these. He keeps on trying to do these workarounds that are like 4 different programs communicating with each other.
Ian, maybe if you slam the processor in harder.
Over and over and over again. Ian plays a game of telephone with himself on this computer. It's my favorite shit. But the best part is that we hear craziness, but then I'll listen to it afterwards, like when I'm cutting it, and it's fine. It sounds fine. Ian sounds fine. Ian, but when we hear him, he sounds like Max Bonkers. It's the best. All right, let's play this.
He should get better internet. You should call Comcast.
I don't think it's Comcast. I think Ian's just a fuck up. That's what I think.
No, wait. I think I was using my. Does this still sound bad?
No, it sounds better.
Using my
Literally, good try.
It's like, are you timing this?
It's amazing because you get
the comedic timing is amazing.
The comedic timing is great. He gets a half sentence out for us.
Wait, I think it's.
He's like, I think I got it. He's like, and then he cuts out.
Maybe it wasn't that. I had my phone plugged in, and I think it was that phone. I was using that phone as a hotspot.
Now it's working.
Now it is working a little better. Although you did do a few seconds ago. So, all right, we're playing this. Here we go.
Content.
Ian, mute your mic. We're gonna play this.
Mute it again. So that's fun.
Does not take an entire month of a year to celebrate something that you know God clearly calls an abomination in the Bible.
Doesn't he look like Chuck Liddell's younger cousin?
Thank you. That's exactly. He looks like skinny Chuck Liddell. He looks like Chuck Liddell without the weird beard belly. Beer belly.
Also the weird Chuck Liddell's shoulders, though, these weird thing where they go back really far.
Yeah.
And I don't even know. Like,
he was strangely built, strangely moving. I think he won fights because people were just fascinated by watching him move.
They watched him move and they didn't know what was happening.
What the fuck? He starts hitting you.
Nobody
like,
knows
I can't
Chuck
believe
Liddell is in chat.
I know.
Though, so,
oh my God.
Yeah, because we're doing sports. We're doing sports.
Oh,
though.
Yeah,
that
is a sports.
And people don't know what sports. So.
It just doesn't.
I mean, it doesn't take the whole month if you don't want it to, but it can. You can choose to celebrate things for. Look, Christmas is one day, and that shit starts fucking November 1st.
What was the one that's encroaching into that? Because isn't Halloween taking up more time now too? Isn't there something like that?
Nothing. Halloween ends October 31st, and Christmas starts hard November 1st. But now Halloween begins like July 5th. Like as soon as the 4th, like we light off all the fireworks, then we're like, put a fucking scary mask on, motherfucker.
It's weird because there's only a couple of holidays that really do that really got that big, huge. Because, there's not like gearing up to the 4th of July, is there?
Well, in the suburbs, there is. In the suburbs, they do 4th of July, at least by me, everywhere I've lived. 4th of July is the entire back half of June through the middle of July.
Oh, people light off fireworks.
People light off fireworks every fucking day.
That's true.
I guess that's solid 6 weeks.
That's true. Do people have like Easter egg hunts for 6 weeks before?
No. Like Easter lasts a day if you remember it. Like in our house, they will be like the day before, like, fuck, it's Easter. Make some candy eggs or whatever.
Get him a double decker.
Right. And like Halloween lasts forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Thanksgiving's just a weekend.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, you don't gear up for Thanksgiving.
No.
Yeah.
Best holiday.
Sure.
It's the best holiday, though.
Thanksgiving is definitively the best holiday.
Listen, I cannot compromise the truth of Scripture for your kids, my kids, their kids, or anybody else's family. I know what the Bible teaches. And the Bible teaches that pride is an abomination. Pride in sin is a double abomination.
Oh, it's a triple dog dare.
Whoa, wait, doesn't that make it okay?
Yeah.
Like double negatives.
Hold on, though. If it's a triple dog dare, what do you have to put your tongue on during Pride Month?
Anything you want during Pride Month.
You get it stuck. You just stuck.
Put some hot water on it. Put some water on it.
They call the fire department and it's all guys in just suspenders. They show up. Hot guys in suspenders.
I've seen that movie.
That's a sexy movie.
And if you want to see that movie, you can head over to adamandeve.com at your Gloria
and
checkout.
You can get like a DVD of that movie.
And what you do with a DVD, I don't even know. I guess you can fuck it with some lube from adamandeve.com.
You lay it under your pillow, it'll tell you a dirty story at night. You know what really... And this is genuine. Like I can't imagine the exhaustion that a LGBTQ plus person feels from all the attacks they get for just being, right? For just being, and then constant level of attack from an open attack, right? I mean, there's a lot of people in the country that are under attack, but like there's a relish at which these people attack the LGBT community. That is disgusting. And I can't imagine how exhausted I would feel if every year around this time, because there happens to be, you know, a fucking rainbow flag somewhere sometime and some corporate asshole is trying to cash in on LGBT people by putting a rainbow colored Coca-Cola can or something, then you're the one who they're attacking every single time.
Yep. Yeah. These guys are constantly beating their Bible, beating their holy book, and using that as just an excuse, right?
Yeah.
It's not like if his holy book didn't say anything about gay rights, about that he wouldn't care, right? Yeah. These guys have a visceral dislike.
Sure.
And they hide their visceral dislike and their bigotry behind the book. The book isn't like what's driving it.
Right.
I really, like, I'm kind of like, fuck that noise. Like, the book makes it worse.
The book is a choose your own adventure.
Right.
They pick what they want.
Exactly. That's the reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this guy's talking about pride. How much you think his fucking outfit costs? Right. Yeah. How much you think his set design costs? How much you think, like, all the shit that guy is standing in front of right now, all of that shit, everything about that entire look of his entire fucking thing is all about pride, right? Sure. That's all about vanity. It's all about trying to create a look, trying to create an image, trying to cultivate that in order to give this guy doesn't give a fuck about pride.
Yeah.
He just, and I don't even know that he gives a fuck about, like, you know, homosexuality or not. I really don't.
Yeah.
Like,
he might
but
not
he
care.
knows that he can rile up the audience.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be people in that audience that want to, like, I got to be on this side of a culture war. I got to, you know,
and
I got the big squickies or whatever.
They'll tithe because of it. They're going to get money because
whatever gets them to open the fucking wallet.
Yeah.
A guy like this is going to say whatever gets wallets open.
Yeah. I mean, it is the grift, but some of these people, this guy especially is pretty disgusting.
Yeah, he is.
And I definitely feel for the LGBT community because I know how fucking exhausting it is just to. I mean, that's got to be the worst. It's got to be the worst to, you know, because in one way you want to celebrate, you know, the hardships that you've been through. That's what pride's about, right? It's not about being proud that you are sexually active with somebody of the same sex or similar. What doesn't matter, right? What it is it's the pride about the hardship that you went through. That's what the proud part is. And
it's a decision to be open rather than to say, like, we refuse to stay in the closet.
Gonna hide.
We are out, and, like, we are a part of your community, and we are a viable, visible piece of that community.
But there's got to be, you know, I recognize those positives, right? But I also recognize that this is also the time of year that people they're leveling the barrel at these people.
Oh, sure,
and they're getting hammered.
These fucking guys love this shit because this is their fucking tithing month.
This is their tithing month, yeah.
They love it.
So now we've decided that we would nationalistically and around the world take an entire month to celebrate something that God clearly says in his Bible grieves him.
Wow, we're going to celebrate a whole month of eating shellfish, Tom? That's outstanding, to be honest.
It's actually also National Crustacean Month. It's weird they kind of go hand in hand. I don't know.
You go to the parade and they just shoot you with clarified butter. You got a slip slide of clarified butter.
Again, it'd be a fine lube, I imagine.
I would say,
it'd be delicious.
You could combine Pride and Crustacean Month, and, you know, clarified butter for everybody. That's
I feel like clarified butter month could be every month.
It could be every month.
Yeah. Gee whiz.
Because after all, love is love. Not according to the Bible.
Yeah, maybe
love
your Bible's wrong.
Yeah.
Man, like, pause for here and be like, you're making fun of the idea that, like, love is love. Like, maybe your 2,000-year-old ideas are bad ideas.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem.
Sure. Maybe you're pulling your morality from distant past, and that's not fucking worthwhile anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
what two consenting adults do is none of your goddamn business. How about that?
Like, your fucking crazy book is like, well, here's how you can beat your slaves.
Yeah, exactly, right? Here's how you could trade your daughter for rice or whatever.
Right.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Your book is full of stuff you wouldn't do because you wouldn't want to be a slave.
Right.
These guys, like, they always are like, well, you know, but, like, they wouldn't imagine themselves to be the slave.
No.
They never imagine themselves in a subordinate position.
Of course not.
Right? Fuck you.
is love. Sometimes love is lust. Sometimes love is rebellion.
Yes, I agree
Sometimes
with that.
love is a disconnection and disobedience from the word of God. Real love doesn't rejoice in evil. It rejoices in the truth. If we're making sense, say amen.
No.
So I try to be
literally
kind.
don't know what any of that means.
I don't either.
That's some of that fucking word salad gish gallop bullshit.
And they throw that shit out there and it has that cadence of religiosity that everybody responds to because they're literally just ringing a bell and people are salivating.
Plus they pull that SAT trick shit, right? Where it's like, this thing is to that thing, which is that thing is to this thing. And so they create a connection and it's like, okay, that's 80% the same. The next thing is 80% similar. The next thing is 80% similar. Meanwhile, you've whittled down the similarity,
you've changed it.
20% over 20%. You're like, now you've rhetorically created an equal sign between things which are unequal.
And nobody knows where Karen's parking either.
Right.
You don't know where Karen's parking, and you don't know how fast the train is going, and you don't know how many apples you have. You're just fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
In the way that I say that, but we have raised an entire generation of people that say, what you need to do is stay out of people's bedrooms.
Yes.
Hey, what they need to do is stay out of our public schools and stay off of Disney and stay off of Nickelodeon and stay off of Kellogg's box. Right?
Okay, are people like buying Kellogg's boxes with like people going balls deep in each other? Because here's the thing, it's everything you bring to this, right? You're bringing this to this because on Disney, it's two dads,
right,
that never touch each other,
right.
On the Kellogg's box, it's two dads or two moms with a kid. Nobody's doing anything but just standing there. You're bringing your own imagination to this, aren't you?
Well, they certainly are.
You're the one who's cranking this up because they're showing you literally nothing. They're just saying, I exist.
Well, what they're mad about, though, I think a big part of what they're mad about is they recognize that when that shit hits the Kellogg's box and it hits Disney and hits Nickelodeon, what that really means is that you've lost the numbers.
Yeah.
Right? Nickelodeon puts that up there because they're now trying to appeal to a demographic of America that accepts these kinds of relationships. The reason that a company puts these things on their products is because they know that if they put these on their products, they know who they will and won't alienate, and they know who will and will not respond to those messages.
It's calculated.
So these guys know they're in a minority now. And so they see it on the Kellogg's box and they see, shit. Kellogg's realizes they will make more money with that message than my message.
Yeah.
So I am a demographic minority. I've lost power.
Yeah.
I've lost the thread. I don't control the narrative.
Yeah.
I'm upset about that. I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
It's a loss of power.
Yeah.
This is a loss of control and power. And that's the reason these guys, look at it, standing up, holding their fucking dumbass book like, my old book says you're right.
My old book likes the Wheaties box the way it was.
My Coca-Cola, get the fuck out of here, Jesus, cracks a Coke, a polar bear wraps his fucking arm around him.
You know 100% that they would market as goofily to Jesus as they possibly could if they thought they could do it.
For sure.
Right? They would 100% have Jesus have a nail in his hand and crack a Coke with it or whatever. 100%. 100%.
The thing is, marketing is about testing the dollar.
Yeah.
That's all marketing is about. It has these guys don't give a fuck. They're not like, well, what are our corporate values? Your corporate value is to sell stock.
Make money.
That's your corporate fucking value. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Everything else is the thing you do by accident in order to sell stock.
Sure.
That's it.
So when they're being ethical,
it's not. It's
because, not intentional.
Yeah. Well, it might be intentional, but it is something that is necessary for them to do in order to sell more stock.
Yeah, it's subordinate to the dollar.
Right. Or otherwise, people are going to be like, I'm not investing in your unethical company.
Yeah. Right.
So to some degree, ethical companies are ethical, and they are ethical. But they're ethical not because of ethics, but they're ethical because consumers require ethics in order to invest.
It's that Kant thing, right?
It is.
Yeah,
it's exactly.
They're self-motivated, right? They're self-motivated.
It's not altruistic.
Yeah, they're doing it to be self-motivated.
Right. Yeah. They're jumping in the river to save the baby because they're going to get a reward at the end.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm okay with it as long as they save the baby.
The thing is I love to see corporations using it because it is showing people that it's part of our culture.
Right.
And I think that's important. So whether or not they're doing it to try to mark up and to try to make money off of it, that I realize that that's their primary aim, but the secondary aim of this and the secondary effects is very important.
Right. And we talked about this on the show last time. Like, because money is power, if we use money to normalize these different messages, that's okay. Like that's if it just creates more money, it just drives more power. That cycle's fine, because otherwise that cycle is either neutral, which is not neutral.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as neutral on ethical issues, right? Or it's in the other direction. It used to be like companies used to have ads that were super fucking racist because that's who they appealed to.
Because people wanted that,
right?
And that made money for them.
And that's what normalized, you know?
Right? And so we knew a long time ago when we gave same-sex marriage, you know, an unlawful benediction that the Supreme Court didn't even have. We knew back then it wasn't just going to stop, but didn't they say that? All we want is same-sex. If you would just give us same-sex marriage, we would leave you alone. Let me tell you something. And I love the truth enough to say what's about to come out of my mouth. This ain't Sunday morning, it's Wednesday night.
Oh, big deal.
It has always been about the children. It has always been about the children. It wasn't about same-sex marriage. It's always been
this
about
is a weird thing to do when you're talking.
Yeah, it really is.
This is a weird thing to do.
We got to catch the end of this though, because
make him jerk off
in a weird way.
It has always been about the children. It wasn't about same-sex marriage.
Oh, really? Genuinely.
It's always been about these pedophiles.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Catholic Church? Like,
I know, right?
What are you talking about?
You're talking about the Southern Baptist Church recently putting the kibosh on their investigation into sexual abuse within their organization. That was also this week.
We got a message too from this week that someone had said that the commercial. Remember the commercial we played on the show last week about the ambulance chaser type commercial for the Catholic Church? Mm-hmm. Someone said in Utah they play the same one for the Mormons.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, so
if there's money to be made, these people are going to make money. Who's abusing kids?
Yeah. God. Yeah. How disgusting. What an idiot. I just like I hate how they just monetize. He's monetizing that hate. That just makes me crazy. It makes me nuts that someone can just walk into, and you know he's going to fill that tithing tray up.
Yeah, who is this guy? Greg Locke? What's his worth? Look up his net worth. What's a motherfucker like this worth?
Let's take a look.
You know?
Let's see. I keep forgetting that that's not a window for his name's Greg Locke with an E, right?
Yeah. Like the philosopher.
Let me see. I'll type net worth and see what. Oh, that's the second one.
Oh, he's not worth that much. 0.2 million. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So he's 200. He's worth.
Wait. Go back real
000?
quick. Yeah, it'd be 200,000.
Is he a 200,000 error? Good for him.
From his profession, he made a net worth. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
He's a 200,000.
Yeah. All right.
He's still working.
He's on his way up.
He's working it out, guys.
Moving through the food chain.
He's still working it out. I mean, he's not as rich as Mitch McConnell. That's for
oh
sure.
God.
Oh man,
he's just not one of those assholes like Creflo Dollar or whatever that's got. I want a gold-plated jet.
Give me a new jet.
I want a nuclear-powered yacht for Jesus.
All right, so guys, we have more show to record, so we got to bounce. But we'll be back next week to eat one of these, to drink more bourbon, to cover a story, and next week I think we're gonna try to do a bracket of some kind. Tom and I are still talking about. We're thinking about getting a flight of whiskey, like 8 whiskeys.
That'd be fun.
I was thinking worst whiskeys, like Canadian Club.
That'd be good, but it'd be so bad.
Like we could make a decision on.
I tried Wild Turkey, so I got to tell you this quick story. I know we got to get off this story, but like I've been reading all these best bourbons under $50. Like they just pop up like on my like Google suggested stories, right? Because I occasionally read stories about like bourbon reviews. And like I 2 or 3 times it was like, don't discount Wild Turkey. And I was like, okay,
fine.
Maybe there's something there.
Sure.
I bought a bottle of Wild Turkey. I poured a little
shot.
Fucking terrible. It tastes like mown grass. It's angry and it's bitter. It's weirdly bitter and it's like chlorophyll-y. It tastes like eating a wild turkey, raw.
Yeah, I've never heard good things. That's funny. That
Holy
you heard
shit, was it bad?
Oh, I always thought, so I used to think Makers was bad, but I think Makers isn't bad now.
Makers is okay.
Makers
is a great bourbon to have for making cocktails.
It's a good bourbon for cocktails. You're right.
Yep.
Instead of just drinking straight, but it's also not bad straight.
It's not.
terrible
It's
straight.
acceptable.
Yeah. So next week, it's next week Thursday. Everybody, we're going to be doing it, and then we'll be drinking. We might drink something. We might eat something. We might talk a little bit.
A plastic bottle tasting flight. That's a good idea.
You can get
airplane.
Which
bottles.
one? Canadian Mist or Canadian Club, guys? Which one? Because Canadian Club was what my dad
was a Canadian Club guy.
My dad drank to get fucking wasted. And that guy, it was
drinking?
Canadian Club. It was CC. And if he was splurging, it was Crown Royal.
Okay.
Crown Royal's disgusting.
Crown Royal is very
Crown Royal's gross
to drink.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah.
Mist is where it's at. I'm just gonna pick the cheaper one. But I'll find. Yeah, you're right, because we could get like Skull vodka in the plastic, but we could go get like 8 plastic bottles.
Yeah, we could get some just cheap.
We're gonna do that.
bottle
That's a
shit.
great
That's
idea.
a great idea.
Whoever thought of that?
Yep.
Great idea. Great idea.
Somebody wants to post the link early so you guys can drink with us too. That's not a bad idea.
Wait, that's not a bad idea either. We'll figure it out this week. Maybe I'll go and get that, and we'll do little tastings, and then we'll do a bracket. We'll do a bracket to decide. This is the worst. This is the worst plastic bottle liquor.
I think you can even get plastic bottle like Fireball.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out which one we're gonna do. But yeah, they're fucking the plastic bottle stuff is so bad.
That's so bad.
It's so bad. All right. So we'll be back next Thursday, 9 p.m. Come check us out. Come hang out with us. And we'll be back then. But we got more show to record, so we got to bounce, guys. And
Take care,
Ian's
guys.
got to talk to us like a robot. So we're going to go.
No. I think I fixed it.
I hope that was on purpose. Oh, it was so great.
Why did it still sound? I mean, I was just kidding. Just playing around.
Oh my god.
Playing around.
This is my favorite shit.
This is
Okay.
great.
Make us
This
go
is great.
away.
Really goofing on you.
Ian, you have to make us go away. You have to click the button, Ian.
You just.
Ian.
Oh. Different.
Ian, what are you doing?
What is happening over
I
there?
clicked the wrong button.
Click the button,
wrong
Ian.
button.
chaos.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's just wrong.
I think I fixed it.
God
right?
damn.
I don't sound.
You sound fine
You
now.
sound fine now. Now that the stream's over, you sound great, Ian. Yeah, glad that works.
Echoey voice. And
That was very
you
fun.
guys see Jeffrey Toobin came back after being the. Just see any of that?
No, the guy who was
The
jerking
guy
off.
who. Yeah, there's a video. It's funny. You should watch it.
He came back. He came back and finished.
They interviewed him about basically.
Nice.
They grilled him about his past performance. All right.
Oh, that's good.
Well, see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Plastic bottles.